When I see someone who is doing some stupid stuff, I don't judge them because I was there at one point of my life, and I admire the fact that now the police and the community are always advising people to take it to the right place. Let's say the sad part of the story that I had to leave the club 6 to 7 months ago, where I actually started working on MK before I was working on the club for my whole life, like since we started this in 2013 or 14. And then I said, now I'm getting married, I'm gonna have more responsibilities. I don't wanna work with 50% of what I used to give to the club before. So I handed over my place to another admin whom I'm really grateful that he has been a member for us since 4 years and above. And he's a very good guy. I want to say that he's doing the job not as great as I used to do, even way better, because he has more time, more freedom to do it. And we all have the commitment and the feeling of this is a family. You are not a club member. You are not like in Fitness First or some place that when your membership is done, they don't let you in. You are in a place that once you are in, you are the only one who chooses to leave. No one will kick you unless you break a huge rule, like one of the 3 top rules. And that's it. Back to the story of having the Mitsubishi Lancer, which I expected it to be an Eclipse or a Pajero or something. Back then, it's every kid's. I would say I was a kid back then when it's the same day I got my license was the 3rd day from me being 18 years old. I did this on the 12th of September. 15th I got my license because my dad, alhamdulillah, he got a lot of connection as an Ajman, so they facilitated getting the license, and I did all the tests. I didn't pass any test without actually doing it, but I used to get it very fast. Like even on the first exam itself, I failed on the 14th, and I got a second trial on the 15th, and it was all good. It went all smooth. So back then I was crazy. I don't lie about this. I was crazy. I was so, let's say, immature. I just want to kick it. I just want to floor it. Even when I'm standing as a first car on the road signal, my eyes are on the counter and I'm checking like it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I push it from N to D as if like I'm shifting on the first gear or second gear, And sometimes I used to race with people, and I'm like, one guy is racing next to me, I just put the car, like I floor it to the L gear, then the second, then the third, then the D, and like I scrapped the whole shit of the gearbox. I take it anywhere, I don't mind. If you drive a GTR next to me, I will keep revving next to you. And it was a 1.3 engine, it wasn't even the 1.6, it's like the baby one, the least one. It was the least option, but it got the power windows. That's the full option that I have back then, and it doesn't even have an AUX. I used to have the cassettes. Like I don't know whether my dad was like putting me through an exam or something. I thought maybe next day he was gonna drive me in a GTR, but like it never happened. But one day I will. So that was back then. Then upgrading slowly to the Pajero, to the Lumina. I got a BMW, then I bought a Mercedes E-Class, then I got the Mini Cooper, the 2011, that I got a Mini Cooper 2013, and I went through the Lumina stages because I love the one that I have, which is the 2009. So I went backwards. I got a Lumina 2006, I got a Lumina 2002. They were all SS upgraded ones. Then again, I got a Mini Cooper Classic. Not the current one, the red one. I got the Mayfair edition back then. It was a 1968 something. It was a special edition. I found it in the scrapyard. It was not even starting, and I bought it for peanuts. Then I upgraded the car a little bit. I brought it back to life. But a thing that we didn't talk about, that at one point of my life, from 2012 to 2014, I used to own my car showroom in Dubai, in Sharjah, Abu Shghara. And at one point, like, every business, you have ups and downs. And I had my downs, so I had to sell most of these cars, because the showroom had like 10 cars and I had 12 cars in my garage. So I had more cars than the showroom does. So I had to sell some of these to grab some cash and come back to the market. So I sold most of them. And I told you, like, the Lumina it's never ever ever sold. I might, like, I don't want to say it sell myself, but I would never sell the car, you know. The Lumina is there. Alhamdulillah, things went better. I went for a new BMW, and now I got the John Cooper work Mini Cooper, the 2013 model. Little modifications, not to reveal what it got, but it's good enough to pull up with an A45 and stuff like that. And I got the Mini Classic, the one that YK uses, which is his. And that's the thing, that now when I'm on the road, I drive slowly, nicely, but if I want to race, if I want to kick it, because it's there and gonna be always there. No matter how old am I, no matter how sensible I became, I will always have the passion of flooring the car. So now I'm doing it legally. I'm going to Dubai Autodrome, I'm going to Yas Marina Circuit, I'm going to the right places where the country is providing you with all the aspects and the safety and legally, in order to reveal your passion, kick the car, push it to the max, and yet you are safe, the audience are safe, and no one would be hurt except for the car if you don't know what you are doing or if you are pushing it in the wrong way. Okay? When I see someone who is doing some stupid stuff, I don't judge them, because I was there at one point of my life, and I admire the fact that now the police and the community are always advising people to take it to the right place. Because in the end of the day, we all got our beloved ones whom you want to go home to them safely. You don't want your mom, your dad, your wife, your cousin, anyone to receive a call and tell him X got an accident, go and take them from the hospital. Because if this happened, and it happened once with me, because one of my cousins had an accident and he was a very close relative, when we received the call that he passed away in a car accident, I don't want to say it, but for a while I could not even start my own car. My hands used to shake when I want to start my car, because I recall him in my brain. Yani it's a very hard moment, and yeah, this happens.